G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon Mods and the West Country. So this is our sort of our remodeled Salt Lake City. We're actually researching, as per the last episode, we're researching now Diesel Engine 2. Let's jump off that so we can see it. Yep, milk production in this one, which has got 9 sorties to go. And good timing, because then also Diesel Engine 3 should give us a milk truck. So that was the big breakthrough that we kind of discovered at the end of last episode. Now, gold production looks like it's, or gold deposit is depleted by 50%. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I will go elsewhere and look for gold if I need to. So this episode, we're going to be working. Remember last episode, we actually did the turnabout here, the train turnabout, and we can see this lovely train coming in through there now with a whole lot of coal, I believe. Yes. Empty carriages running very, very slowly. No trains in front of him. His maximum speed must be pretty... Oh, God. Yeah, he might need another engine. I think we're going to have to double head that one because there's no... He's got clear signals and he's running quite slowly. But this episode, we're going to be heading past the other lake here, and we're going to be going up to our milk region, and we're going to be looking at the milk situation and redoing this entire area. We've got plenty of money there. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so what I'll do now, I think, is we will, we've got no trains coming through at the moment, so we might just pause it and work out. There's a train about to come through there, but that's good because we can get this all done, and then we can actually test it out as well. Now, I want to start thinking about what grade I want to build on. I think we should build on low grade because of this here. I think we should clear some. Yep, we should do all this. Okay, so Ori South is what we need to remember because that's what we intend to replace it with. And let me see. So do I want to... What's this? It's got nothing in it. It's got nothing in it. That's only got 12 in it. So we can get rid of everything here, can't we? We certainly can. Okay. So let's do this. And then let's do... Oop, I hit shift and it gets rid of the whole line. I didn't realize that. I know you hit control to get rid of smaller ones, but I didn't realize shift gets rid of larger ones. How far? How far would it be? Sort of just big blocks. Okay, well, we can use that by doing this. Yeah, we can actually use the shift key. How's that? We discover that now, and we can actually use it perfectly. And what we want to do, we got rid of the second line to there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want the trains to curve as soon as they get off that bridge. So let's get rid of all that as well. And I think what we'll do is we will, we'll cut it here. Let's cut it there and then use the shift key again. Gee, when I find something I really, it really goes for it. And get rid of these guys and get rid of Ori as well. Great. Okay, let's see here. Now we're going to be clearing some land and we need a bit of room here to play with. So first of all, I'm going to clear a bit of a turnabout here and let the trains come back down this way. Just be careful we don't burn through too much cash on this one. I don't know, it's all pretty good. We've got plenty of money. It does look like we've got plenty of money, and we do, but things are expensive now because inflation has killed me completely. Okay, so we want these guys to come down to grade as soon as possible. So what I'll do is I'm going to actually clear, but I need this to look kind of natural. So let me clear some diagonal areas there, and then we might go straight across, and then clear all this. Ooh, yeah, just to there, and then we clear these guys here. And same thing here. I want this to be natural, natural, natural. This guy can actually stay up. And I'm actually thinking I might do this, something like this. Let's do it like that with a nice wall. And we can naturalize that bit. Let's do this bit. Yeah, 80,000 a pop there. And we can come off here. That's quite good. Cover these guys up so they're in the same grade, and we may as well kind of just keep it pretty kind of good there as well. Okay, cool. So we'll have this, and we'll cut into this a little bit. We might also just fix this guy up. So we've got a nice sort of, I like the idea of the wall being up here. This sort of kind of cut into this wall. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's do that. Right, now, what we do know here is we're going to want a station, I think, with two. Okay, so we want a roll in, roll out station. I think as well, we are going to want trains, because no trains are going to come from this area and pick up milk and go back to that area, I don't believe. And I don't want to build for that at the moment. No one's getting milk products at all in that area, so that's fine. So I want the turnabout to be, so they'll collect here, and then they'll come into here and roll back out. So I'll have a turnout here, but I won't have one at this side, meaning if trains do come from here and need to go back, they'll have to go all the way back to the gold turnabout, which is just across the bridge. I think that's pretty good, but at the moment, no one should need to do that anyway. Let's get rid of this little bit here. So I think we need 2 platforms here, but we may end up doing milk production quite a bit. So let's actually get a little bit more than that. So what we'll do, we'll go rails and stations, and we will get a freight station. And let me see. Ooh, yeah, okay, let me see here. We want this to be with more. So let's do 3. 3's good. And then, so 3. And then the longest possible station, so 250 meters. Yeah, that's good. And then we need some rails on either side. So I can now click off that, and it'll remember that when I come back to it. Let's go back to rails here, and this is going to have to be where we put this rail. Oop. Can you not? Thank you. There's going to be that rail. Okay, so this is going to be the outer rail that passes through. If hit the escape button. Right, so this is the outer rail, and I don't mind him actually coming off like that, which is quite okay. Yeah, and then he can actually do this. So I'm actually thinking he should do the pass-through bit as well. That was a little mistake there, though, so let's just get rid of these guys. Okay, let's not get too creative just yet. I have to just take back a bit. Okay, so we know we want him. Next to him, we're going to definitely want stations and freight yard and this. Okay, so I think I was putting them right next to them. I need a bit of a roll at the front and a roll at the back, so he has to have a bit of room. He'll have plenty on this side. I'm thinking of the other side. This is actually quite nice. I like this. We can put a siding here too. Yeah, this non-kind of symmetrical build is pretty good. Okay, let's put him there. I think that's a good spot. And then let's work out exactly how much room we need. I think we need one more voxel across for this guy. So if we put it there, it might... Actually, that is the distance we need. Yeah, that's actually that's the nice kind of tight area that we have, which is good. But actually, you know what? Let's start building a few things in a more realistic way, rather than just how the game wants us to build it. Let's do something slightly more realistic here. Let's cut in again, and let's do that again a bit. Yep. Ew. Yeah, good. Right. And what we'll do is let's make a real freight yard of this. I'm going to cut it in once more. Yep. For absolutely no reason but to try and put a little bit of realism into the game, or into this build, sorry, not the game. By the way, just while we're building this, thank you to everyone who watched the last episode. The viewership on last episode was quite high, actually, so I really appreciate that. A few people have left comments as well, which is nice. Always appreciated. Yeah, I did like that. I think you guys liked the build of that sort of speed build of the train turnabout. I think that went down pretty well with you guys, so that's good. Excellent. All right, so let's grab our rails and let's start putting a few more rails next to each other. So these will be the rails heading back to our area, and that's our standard distance that we like. What I would like to do actually is get the next rail in. Yeah, see how I probably could have kept another voxel here. So let me do this. Yeah, I could have come one voxel across here and had him right up against the wall. But I think that's pretty good. We have to remember as well, I've done a bit of realism here, but what I will need to do is we will need to get, let's see, if we go to warehouses, we will need to make sure that our warehouse can hold milk. So let me go to, if I go to an old brick warehouse, no, it is, I think we learned this from the last one, we must use a standard warehouse at the moment. And I think when I get milk production, I can put it into a specific warehouse. But if I do this, I need to make sure that this connects into here, and it does. It's only train traffic, but we'll put this here. Let's just put in there, I think. Let's put a couple of those guys in. We've got plenty of money. Get a few of these guys. I'm hoping when we unlock some milk production, we can put some different buildings around here and have a little setup, which should be quite nice. And I think as well, we can also get rid of this up to about here. Actually, let's get rid of it to there. And let's go even a bit further. Thank you. Okay, let me get some conveyor devices, and we've got a modded one. Yeah, let's use the modded one. Okay, so we want this to be say here, and then we'll get this guy to split off. Fill one, then the other. We want that to be milk. Want that to be milk. So let's get him to fill in one first, and then when he's done that, if I do this, ooh, yep, okay. Let that go. Actually, no, let's not let that go, because the trains will have major issues. In fact, there we go. We've got the trains having issues. Yeah, didn't think that through, did I? No. Okay, what's this? Is this? That's the milk production area. So that's pretty good. He's got some internal storage. That's all pretty good. Right, let's let these two guys come down to grade now. By the way, the face cam turned off for this one, just because. No particular reason, just thought I would. So that's kind of good there. Yeah, and then I'll just do this one. Let me get something symmetrical here. At least these guys are symmetrical, which is nice. I don't mind that they swing in a bit. Yeah, I think it's good. Actually, what we could try and do now is, where's the turnabout? So that's this guy. So if this guy's here, let's try and see if we can get this to then go like that, and then this one to then go, yes, very nice. So that is nice, I like that. But we decided we won't have any trains going through this way, and we want a roll in, roll out situation, don't we? Yes, we do. So they're going to roll in this way, and then they'll need to come straight across. So you'll only enter this station from this side. Any trains coming through here, just need to go back, as we said, and do that turnaround over there. So that's all good. Okay, so I think now this is all looking pretty good. Gee, we spent some money though, didn't we? We did. Okay, I think I need to clear a little bit of room here. And we'll have a look. Ooh, yeah, trying to do this a little bit more natural than that. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Right, so let's do this. This will be, so I want a bit of room here so these guys can then come down to it. So let me go as far as I can without it causing issues. No, that's going to cause issues already, but that's fine. I would rather this all look pretty good, and then we worry about, let's get all the train looking good and cut it back further. Do all this properly so we don't have to revisit this area. I like creating these little areas of expansion that the game can just expand in. Because once we do milk production, I don't know what those chains involve, but they could be quite involved, and I'm hoping to see that there's a bit happening there. Right. Oh, God, okay, I need to think about this, because he is having issues there, isn't he? He is. However, I think this would go quite well if we did say that. Just trying to get him down to the same grade. Actually, that's probably where it needs to be. So if I do this and then swing him around to that, yeah, that's not bad, because I was trying to get this lined up with this, and I think I might have. Ooh, yeah, I think I might have fluked that. That is lined up. So that he does swing around and get back into this. If I tried to swing in too early, it caused some issues. So I think that's pretty good. Now, the rolling out of Ori South is the one we need to sort out. So let's get our siding line in that we wanted, because we wanted the siding line. And let's do this. Yep. And I was going to try and do the siding the same as that, but no, that's all right. Let's just do it like this. I'm hoping we're not going to have issues here. Let's do this, and then what I might try and do is continue this line so that extends. Yep. So building from the back, even though the trains won't come from this side, building out from the back. And I'm going to actually do this the same as the other one. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this. Yeah, because this creates a nice bit of. This is just nice track work. I like this. Yeah, these big long trains that can be longer than 250 meters are accommodated by what's happening behind, and when signaling what's happening on that side. So most trains will come along here to get around, and they'll go up the hills and get over to where they're selling the gold products over there. But yeah, so this is good. Okay, so let's think about coming off the bridge. So when trains are going to come off this bridge, I like the idea that they go up a little bit first. So let's go up to about here and then see, is that going to be... Ooh. Yeah, we might as well just do that. I mean, that is it. That's kind of it, isn't it? Then actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get this guy back into... Where is our line meant to be? Is it there? It is. Yeah. Okay, so let's see about this. Keep coming up. Yeah, there it is. So we're looking at the right distance there. Then I think because of the bridge, we went up just a little bit wider. So that's why that's like that. Yeah, because the bridge is not right next to each other. They're a little spacing. Okay, cool. So if we're talking about guys coming in this way and rolling in, this one has to get out of the way pretty quickly. So I think what we should do is cut away a bit more. Let's try and do it so it looks a bit natural. Yeah, these guys can come up a bit. There we go. Yep. Little chip. There we go. Oh, everything can be undone, can't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll go up to here. So this is rolling back. So when they come back from here, let's talk about the innermost line first. And no, I'm going to actually build these guys first. And I wonder if I should try and mirror what's happening over here. Well, I know that I'm going to want... Geez, this here needs to be different. Okay, so let me do this and get him right out the way. Yeah, let me do this. Let's see if I can get all the way in here. Just start getting this guy. Let me just do this. I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but that... Yep. Now the guys going in need to come to here. So let's just give this extension first. Yep. Try and get a bit more of an extension, and then it'll be in like this. So you can come in a little bit more and swing in like that. Yep. I don't mind that. I think that's pretty good. We shouldn't try to get these guys too symmetrical because we're really talking about complete separation of lines. And what happens here is this is not even spacing. So because of this, we've got the pass-through track on the side there. It's not even spacing. I do like this. I do like this siding. I think that's kind of nice. I'm wondering if we should maybe add a couple of sidings here. What we might actually do is do this as a bit of a... No, let's not get carried away. See how it all works first. So from here, I think what we'll do is come back out to there. Yep. And then I think we might even do this and just say, yep, how's that? That will work. And then these guys here, I think the best thing to do is quite a fair way up is this guy come back to here, and then this guy come back to here. So they'll come back in here in this fashion, but then they'll get back to it. Now I don't like that these two don't match each other, but that's kind of how that's going to work. We could, as an option, we could do this. We could even leave those switching tracks in. That will work. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Let's try. We'd have to get some good signaling going on here, but we can do that. So one more and then you're in. Yeah, brilliant. Good. And we could just maybe... We've got this switching track here, but it seems a bit silly to have them switching out to there. So I wonder if maybe we just leave it. Let's leave it like that. So there is our new Ori South milk station. That is really quite large. Okay, so using the correct signaling next. So we want to use these GWR home signals. So this is for just trains that are coming straight in. So I'm just going to put 2 here and let's have a think about these guys coming back out. So going that way and this way and this way after the decision's been made, and from here on in let's line all our signals up. So let's go here, 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 then there and there, although this one would never be used, I don't think. No, because that's a disused track, but we'll put signaling in anyway. And then from here on in, these guys can just be straight up at the end of the, because trains will line up there. So we'll put extra signals in there, and then at the start of the station is where we want these guys. So we'll put in here, 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 and there, and then just after there's no more switching going on, we'll put those guys in just on that section. Then we'll start putting some distant home signals, and I want to put a few in here to allow the trains to move. I should have put a little length in there to allow for that, but I didn't. We will put one here with a matching home signal there, and then I'll put another home signal here lined up with this guy, and that's everyone heading out of here. Let's do these two. Yep, just left and right on the insides. Okay, so these are these guys all heading in. These guys are all good. No decision to be made. No decision. You're all good. You come out and you've got your home signals. And then trains that are turning around and heading back. We haven't thought about those yet. Didn't put that track in yet. Right, and I hope I've done this okay. What we could do is line this up and say these guys must use one of this. So if I do this, I could do this, and then we'll see which one they use. Oh, that's quite nice actually. Yeah, that is good. That also explains the little curve in there as well. I think that is quite nice. Okay, if I put the signaling in here, let's swap this guy to a home and distant. And then here I'll put in a home and distant in that direction, but this way a home signal. Siamese cat is going absolutely federal. Let's line the next lot of signals up with here, just because it looks nice. So heading back towards conurbation. Put some signaling in the middle. No, we'll put some in here as well. That'd be good. Just keep trains moving. And we should line these guys up just with this. Yep. And I don't think we need to. Yeah, we'll put one here. Well, I'll put one here so it doesn't look like it's just off from that. So that's all pretty good. So that, I think, is going to be the working system. And I think, let's just see, this guy here can't find its way. And it was this one. That's cleared away the error message. Let's hit the play button, watch the yellow go, and we know that our signaling is good. So let's watch this guy take a look. He is carrying gravel. Just looking out the window here, it's snowing in London. The so-called mini beast from the east, but it's been rubbish snow actually. It's just kind of, yeah, it's not amazing snow, but we did have that a few weeks ago. Right, so he's taken the far left lane, so that's all good. We're happy with that. Is everyone happy? They are. This guy actually will bring these gold bars, and he'll take the line out there. And the pass through, and that'll be brilliant. Right, that is excellent. So let's go speed 2 and just watch some trains moving about. How many more you got to get, mates? Ooh, what are you doing? Yeah, you're bringing milk. Actually, milk train's on its way. So let's watch milk train come over here. So go speed 3. Milk train goes on the outside of the gold area. And if we come down here, let's go into speed 1, and we see the milk train start to shuffle in a bit. Game saves, and look at that. Oh yeah, very nice. Look at this. Triple headed with the steam there. I don't know, I got this old kind of old world feeling. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of milk. Now, it's going to the research hub, I believe. Yeah, the hub. And it's doing that so we can be researching. Let's have a look at him. This train is approximately 195, about 200 meters in length. And so, yeah, we've got accommodation for much longer trains, which I don't think we're ever going to need unless we really kick off milk production. You guys are not set correctly. So can we actually fix this? This one, and this one. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we'll watch this guy go up. You taking milk? Yep, there you go. So just do 1 to 1. 1 on 1. Excellent. Okay, cool. So it'll start filling up. And it'll be there a while, actually. Okay, let's go on speed 2. Here's the gold train on the pass-through. Quite nice. We'll put in some silos here. Very good. This guy's going to do a turnaround. He's filled up. Has he? Did he fill up? Yeah, he did actually. It only takes 4 per carriage. Rubbish. There he goes. So at the moment, just a reminder, at the moment we can only move milk by rail. We cannot move it by road at the moment. What are you doing? You're quite sort of running out of gold. Game's performing quite well actually. This is performing quite well for fairly big sort of settlements and stuff. The game's performing pretty good, so that's nice. What's happening here? We got anything? So this guy here, 33 of 40 for the milk production. And then this guy here is sitting at 28 of 70, and that'll get us our lovely milk truck. Train here. Ooh, yeah, let's go and see. So Lawton, what's happening in Lawton? Lordy Lord. Now, we may have an issue here because we can't drop off any more coal. What's happening there? Oh, yep, I was thinking there's no coal on the conveyors. Just slow the game down a bit. Okay, we can't drop off any more coal here. But what we could do is, yeah, the coal train is just a bit big, isn't it? It's a bit much, to be honest. And because it can't do that, this guy can't come in and drop off what he needs to, and pick up what he needs to, because he was dropping off the dowels and picking up the coils. Now, have you noticed there that he could have, why didn't he come into this area? So what's the signal there? Why didn't he pick the other one? And I think he didn't pick it because another train might have been just coming out of there. Doesn't look like it. I don't know why he did that. The other trains are moving. Yeah, I don't see, because you've got another train right behind as well. So what we'll do just to keep things moving is we'll get this guy to skip his order, but I wonder if we need to just try and get this to be a bigger station. How big is this station as well? This station is 250 meters, but I think it needs to be about 4 platforms. Yeah, I think it should be. I think we should expand it, and we want to build in some, well, it's roll in, roll out, so he doesn't need to do, it's roll in, roll out, but it's kind of like a destination as well. So we don't need to do a pass through on either side because we always come in on the left. No one's ever coming out here and rolling back out without dropping off. Right, let me see. Shall we do this? Let's get this guy to skip his order. Lovely fast train. Oh, we got the Mamuth. Yep. Okay, if we did this, let's see about this. We probably want to do it now before these guys because we have to delete these guys. Let me do this and then see. Now he's going to try and drop off. Okay, he's going to drop all this off. He's dropping off the dowels. He's picking up the dowels. He's dropping off those. This guy's dropping off both of those. Yeah, we've got plenty of room there, so we could actually redo a lot of this. Just looking at this, where it is, the grade even. We could do that. What are you dropping off? You're dropping off these guys. What are these called again? These guys are called, where's the selection? Wooden frames. Okay, cool, wooden frames. Yeah. Bit of balancing required, I guess. These are all delivering quite a bit. Is this guy? Is he going to try and drop off more coal, but none can be dropped off? He is. And okay, he can skip this one as well. So a bit of manual just clearing out there so these guys keep moving. But I guess the best thing to happen here, see, if we have a big station there, the thing that can happen here that can help us is one of these platforms can just be taken up by that coal train who just sits there and goes, right, do you know what? I've got heaps of coal on board. Can't unload it, but I'm just going to wait here. The thing is, the coal there is just, there's way too much coal on that train. So I think I'll send him back to depot and just take a few of the carriages off. Because he doesn't need to be that many. In fact, shall we just do that now? Let's do it. Send him back to depot, open up depot, and let's see here. Yeah, let's go fast here. So what's this train? This is the research train 2, not doing anything. Last used for sand, was it? No, gold, copper ingots. And you stop configuring. What's this guy? He was last used for, he was sand, yep. And then this is the one we just had. So let's do this one. Let's just click on his what he's doing. So he's full load, full unload. Yep. Brilliant. Now let's take off 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bin. That's good. And then just see about his length. So he's 143 now. He's good. Let's get him back out on the network. And hopefully that'll be a good thing. Now what's happening here? Oh, we got a jam. This is interesting. I thought I built this so there wouldn't be a jam like this. So what's happened here is, why is this train moved in? Ah, okay. He's that one. So it's funny because Salt Lake City West. So he's taking coal to Salt Lake City West, which I believe is this conurbation over here. Salt Lake City West. Yeah. So he's taking coal to that. Oh, all the trains are just completely... What are you doing? You're taking wood to... Where are you off to? He's taking wood to Salt Lake City West. Now you've got a clear run, so I'm going to get him to, if I do this, so this guy, yep, disobey your signals, slow down the speed, disobey your signals, and turn it off. So I'm hoping now, yeah, we might be right here. I don't know why they all did this, because now this guy's actually going to move in as well, although he will just come straight through. Got to be very careful that when we say disobey your signals, we say it, just do it very briefly. I don't know why these guys have stopped as well. It's a shame they've stopped. Okay, I think everyone's good and everyone's signaling is back on. So let's watch this clear out. Something I'll need to think about how I solve that, because I want the system running automatically. Again here. So what was it about this area, the train going straight ahead, that made the other ones stop? How's this signaling here? If you've got any suggestions on how I can fix that, you saw what just happened. Trains coming this way and just going straight on like this one, they're stopping trains that are coming this way and moving into the area. If you know why that's happening, can you leave it in the comments? I will read it and get confused by it, please. Okay, I think this has been a productive episode. It might be good just to just click on a few of these trains. Where are you all? The game will buzz us. Oh, car 1. This will just be because a train couldn't be getting out and everything, so that's fine. We will leave the episode here. Let's just check on these guys. So we're now at 38 of 40. Oh, 36 of 40 for milk production. I'm going to speed the game up, and we might watch this one go. This one's on 40 of 70. And what are you waiting on? It looks like you're waiting on... So where are these guys? Why are they coming in? So that's going in that way. So you had a backlog, but why are these guys not going in? What's the problem with steel production over here? Why have we got issues? We had steel bars. Now we had a backlog of steel bars, but why are we having issues? Ah, we're having coal problems? Is it coal issues? It is coal problems, yes. Now the coal is coming in. When it comes into here, why is it stopping? What is that? I don't know how long that's been like that for, but this is why it's good to just check on little things every now and then, because that is going to slow us right down. Look at that. When I was making this little pass-through, the steel used to come up here. When I was doing it underneath, I must have changed the direction of one of these conveyors, and that had a big flow on because production has stopped. Yep, train 16. Yeah, again, we've just got these 3 holding up, so the next episode is going to be the rebuild of this area. And look at the money go straight back up as well. Let's just get this guy to skip his current order. You may as well skip your current order. Ridiculously long train. And you know what? Let's get you to skip yours as well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, has science been done? Science, research, science, milk production. Yeah, research and science is the same thing, isn't it? Of course, we're also playing Dyson Sphere, the Dyson Sphere program. That's another one we're playing at the moment. So I hope you're enjoying that series. Brilliant little game, that one. Milk production. Okay, cool. Right, let's have a quick look and see what we can do with milk production. So if I go to factory, I should see here I've got glass here. Creamery, 112,000. And I'm wondering, do I now have a warehouse that holds milk? I don't have a dairy warehouse, do I? No. Would an industrial warehouse? No, I think they just hold like proper stuff. Appliances, furniture, raw salt. Okay. Right. Well, it is all kicking off anyway. It's all kicking off. We can start another research type. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We have rebuilt our area. Let's go see it at the end of the episode. Let's just go have a bit of a look. Here it is. Ori South is looking smashing. And I hope you've enjoyed it. It's got a bit of sort of historical pass-throughs and even a siding there. I'll add some decoration to this if I can, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave your comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon, Mods and the West Country. Cheers.